Okay, okay. Okay. Mic is good. Audio good. AMG is first in the chat. How you doing, man? So we are live for the amazing Bahrain Grand Prix again for the third day in a row, but not for the other divisions. Now for Division 1, the quote-unquote the best division, because they're Division 1, of course. So I think we have everyone in the lobby. We're just waiting on everyone to ready up. Then we're gonna get this party started. Yo, what's up, Tiger? 66 Gamer, how you doing, man? We're gonna get this party started. I'm really excited. Ported Salary is joining me, I think, at the main race because he had something to do. So I'm not gonna be the only one casting today in a little bit. So yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good race, and I'm looking really forward to it. We have 18 drivers. That's a lot, man, compared to Division 2 and Division 3. So I'm really excited how this race is gonna go. Some of the quickest people in the server right now. I'm looking at Death Star. I'm looking at KJ. I saw a little bit of TikToks from Blunty as well. So he could be a really good driver. So really looking forward to it. Let me just check one moment. Let me just check. Okay, everything is good. Okay, we are good to go. Just gonna wait on everyone to ready up. So 19 drivers. Damn. 19. That's a lot compared to 2 days ago and yesterday. Hello, Godly Riposte. How you doing, man? How you doing? Any predictions for how this race is gonna go, people? Any underdogs? Any fast drivers? How do you get the salary to port? I don't know, man. You have to ask him. That's not that's not my not I don't know. Yeah, I've seen a lot of drivers in the preseason preseason racing, and a lot of them not. So I'm not gonna say anything just yet because some of these drivers could be really fast. It's Rise for now, so me for now, and Ported is gonna join, I think, at the main race because he had to deal with something real quick, and then he's gonna be casting with me, so I'm not gonna be the only one casting. Didn't you know it was my voice? Come on now. Come on, bro. For real. How you doing, man? Yo, Ben Coops, how you doing? You were born at the same year as me. That's convenient. That's a coincidence. I mean, not convenient, a coincidence. 19 people, 19 drivers. It's gonna be good, man. Those lap times are gonna be quick compared to a few days ago. Everyone is readying up, so I believe they got the green light to ready up. Doing good, yes. 20, yes, hell yeah, bro. Best year. I'm turning 18 this year. I don't know if you're 18 yet, but that's mental. I'm already being an adult in the end of the year. Anyone born after 24? What do you mean? Come on now. That's not true. That is not true. It's cap. Looks like a few people readying up, but I'm not sure if they got the green light yet because I'm not sure. So just gonna wait a little bit longer. Hopefully the servers are a bit better than yesterday. We should get going now. Yeah, that is true. It is. I mean, for me, it's 8:31, but it's 7:31 UK time. So everyone, as you see, is readying up on time. Is Jake driving? Is he? Hold up. Oh yeah, he is, Jake. He has another shot. Going against the big boys, the big drivers, the quick ones. Really excited. Well, everyone is readying up. Hopefully, let's pray. Nobody readies up in the garage for the one-shot qualifying. I think these drivers are smart enough not to do that. So, we're gonna see. We're gonna wait and see. We're gonna wait and see. Gotta wait and see how this one-shot qualifying unfolds. AMG, you better focus on your game because you're driving. And I'm not sure. I want to root for somebody, but I'm not sure how the other drivers are gonna do because as I've said before, I've seen some D1 drivers and I've seen a lot of D1 drivers not because they joined after preseason racing and I haven't seen them drive yet. So, I'm really excited how maybe anyone can caught me off guard. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see how this qualifying unfolds. Hopefully nobody readies up in the garage. Please, no one. Okay, I thought someone readied up. Gonna have to wait for everyone to get their setups in, get those strategies. I mean, not strategies yet because one shot qualifying. So I think everyone has a setup, so they have to click 3 buttons and to get his setup, maybe tweak it a little bit to get that perfect amount. And there's someone readying up. I'm not sure if they got the green light to ready up, but somebody has readied up. So I'm not sure if they got the green light. I'm not sure if it's like some guy just readying up just. Okay, so yeah, somebody readied up without the green light. Well, we're just gonna have another quick one-shot qualifying as we head to the track. Let's try to get on board with the pole sitter for now. It's really hard because I have to switch all these settings, but it looks like Queasy Pluto is leading us into T1. Death Star right behind him. Oh no, it's Blunty now. Oh no, it's Queasy now. It's already switching a lot. Death Star now on pole, heading into turn 4. Into 4th gear, trying to get that rotation in. He's still on pole. No, it's Queasy now. Oh no, it's Death Star now. A lot of switches around the drivers now. Death Star heading into this downhill section. Gotta get that smooth throttle. Do not spin out. Heading into probably the most difficult corner of the circuit into turn 9 and 10. Do not hit that curb a lot. Oh, Death Star goes a bit wide. Maybe Queasy can steal this provisional pole for now. But no, Death Star stays in front by the end of sector 2. Can he do the unthinkable? Get the first pole position of round 1 here in Bahrain. As Humane gets P2, but that's not important. I'm looking at Death Star right now. Can he try and get this first pole of the round 1? Just only look at him. He's still in front, man. He's still in front. I don't have any telemetry on, so didn't know if he went purple, green, but he comes across the line. He's still in P1. Is he gonna get this pole? Yes, he is. A 1:28.448. What a lap from Death Star. He's absolutely cooking. You should have people use color of their constructed team on the world car. I mean, that's a good shout, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it's a good shout, but that's, it's a F1 world car. You can customize it yourself, so it doesn't really matter. It only matters that is Death Star is on pole. What a lap. 28/100ths off of James. Queasy fell back a lot. He was like on provisional pole in like end of sector 1 or something. I thought he was gonna cook, but he didn't cook. It is Death Star on pole. But if I'm looking down the order, AMG P12, KJ P14, Blunty P16. I'm not sure what happened to them. And Steen and T1, T14, T17. I mean, I'm not sure how you say that name, but they both got disqualified. Probably track limits. Yeah, they're killer on this game, so you have to really watch out for those track limits. But that is qualifying done. One lap, just one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted. Can you capture it, or you're gonna let it slip? I had no force feedback. It ain't that hard to create a game without yeah, that is true. Those glitches, man, when you tab out and you have those force feedback glitch or something, is so annoying. So yeah, that's crazy. I had it as well. When you just tab out once, I mean, there's a solution where you just click pause menu and then you tab back in, and then it's good again. But I don't know, man, there's still so many glitches. So unlucky for you, but now you can be that underdog, you know, starting from P12, I believe you were, and then maybe, you know, cook in the sprint race, start P1 or something, maybe a little midfield the first challenge, because I've seen your TikToks, man, you're quick. And you're gonna have to wait and see for the sprint. Everyone is putting on their strategy, putting on, you know, the right setup, because they might change to another setup. I don't know if Park Ferme is on. I'm not sure if they can change setup in this particular moment. So Park Ferme is probably on. Yeah, that's a stupid question actually. But we're just gonna have to wait and see who's gonna have to vibe out. Wait for, they got the green light to ready up. Well, I'm seeing nobody readies up, which is amazing. But why can't they wait to ready up in the garage instead of on the grid, you know? So I'm really excited. I'm really glad to see nobody's readies up when they're on the grid. But we're just gonna wait for them to get the green light, and we can go racing. Nobody readied up. Yes, we did it. But there's someone readied up in the one-shot qualifying, so it's not a clean sweep yet. And we still, hopefully nobody readies up in the main race, so. But for now, for the sprint, nobody is readying up, which is amazing. So we're just gonna wait for them to get the green light to ready up. So, and then we can get this show started. I still have that, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but when I go to broadcast cam, the cars are still foggy, so I'm not, I tried to fix it, but I cannot see a possible solution for it as we start this formation lap. Let me now get a telemetry going. The interval, let's see the tires. Okay, we have some different tire strategies. Everybody is on the medium except for Nicholas and AMG. Interesting little tire strategy. Let me get a full track map. Interesting tire strategy, as a lot of, wow, Blunty and KJ already got disqualified. Not even two corners in. Don't know what happened to them. But our web P11, Mars Pre-13, not that bad honestly. And the goat Bobby, let's see what he can do in this race. But of course, the only thing that matters is that Death Star, the pole sitter of this sprint, can he try and keep this pole position, or keep the lead to get that pole position for the race, of course. As everyone just warming up their tires, making sure they're hot and ready for that start. I think Nicholas and AMG will probably get the best start of them all, because they're on that softer compound. And if they clean, you know, if they get a clean start, nothing goes wrong, then they should have maybe a couple positions into T1. Hopefully not a huge dive bomb or something like that. So yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see as the first driver, Death Star, is rounding the final corner. I like that livery. I really like the livery Death Star has on. It's really cool. It's like graffiti. I like it a lot, man. I like it a lot. Let's see if that beauty can put himself on pole for the main race. But it's all about the start. It's all about the start. As he sets himself up for the grid. As Gulzi disqualified. Disgrace. Nobody else gets disqualified just yet. Oh, it's Divano and Tico T7 Cho gets disqualified, but it doesn't even matter because we're in this sprint right now. It's gonna be 5 red lights for this Bahrain Grand Prix and the sprint, and it's gonna be lights out, and away we go as Danny Pro gets a drive-through penalty. Who gets the best start of them all? I think it's Destar heading them into T1, but no, James is side by side with him. Can he try to get this pole or this P1? They're still side by side. Can Destar defend this position? No, it's James in the lead. It is James in the lead. Takes that P1 from Destar as we have a yellow flag into sector 1. I think it's Jake who spun out by someone. Wonderful stuff by James, taking that P1 spot into the race as we have a lot of battles in the midfield. As Ethan here in the P3 spot as we have another yellow flag in sector 2, and there's 2 drivers off. Off the track as Optic Jamie is also now in P20 or P19. I think he also got contact maybe with another driver. As we switch onto P2. Can Destar get this position back? He sends it down the inside. But there's no way he could have got that P1 spot. He's gonna keep on trying. Nice try by him though. Better luck next time. Maybe on the long straight as we look. Maybe on the midfield. Maybe to P10, P11. Who is the closest? We have Steen right up the gearbox of Mars. Right on the ass of Mars, as I said yesterday. Can he get this P12? Yes, he can, because Mars goes a little bit wide and he gives up that position. Steen is up to P12. Can he try and get the P11 spot of Ticho? I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, so please don't blame me as he goes side by side into turn 1. Can he try and get the spot heading into turn 1? Yes, he can. Clean move. No contact needed. Up into P11. Great stuff by him. Can he try and defend his position? No, he can't. But Mars is trying to play a dummy on him. But that doesn't really work. As they follow, as Steen fell back a little bit from that battle with Ticho from P10, because Arweb is now 1.6 seconds ahead of Steen, so he's gonna make a miracle happen into the next section maybe of this track, because he needs to make up a lot of time as we switch maybe to another position change as Ticho gets 7 positions, Steen gets 7 positions, as we see Golzi falling down the order, and there could be some contact, but what a battle this is for I'm not sure, for P6 or P5 or P7, but they're too wide and there's huge contact as Golzi spins our web round because he had wing damage, hit that curb, and Golzi spins our web round. Unlucky for him. That's definitely gonna be submitted. Does Golzi have wing damage? I see an end plate of his car missing, and he is gonna pit for a free wing. Unlucky by him. Steen makes up another position because of him heading into the pits. As we go to maybe a P4, Nicholas hunting down that P3 spot of Ethan, but he's also in a battle with Destar and James. Heading down the inside of turn 4, Nicholas really cleanly racing with Ethan, but Ethan comes back around. He says, no, I want this position, I want this P3 into this twisty section of the track. Can he try and make a move here? Downhill into first gear goes Nicholas. Has a little bit of oversteer, cannot make a move in the next corner, but the next corner is turn 10, so there's no possible move here to be made. Or are you gonna pull Fernando Alonso? Are gonna pull a Fernando Alonso? I don't think he is, as I think someone gets off the track. That might have been I don't know if that was anybody. That was Nicholas, actually. He is in a battle with Divano for P4, because he's trying to hand down the inside. Into Sector 3 we go. Or we already are in Sector 3, as AMG is right on the gearbox of Nicholas, trying to get his spot. He made up 6th position, Jets, which is absolutely amazing start for him. On those soft tires. Gotta remember that, on those soft tires, as Nicholas is also on the soft tires. He's burning ERS. He is in the slipstream, in the DRS. He's gonna go around Divano. Yes, he is. Clean move. Just swoops in. Gets the position done. Well done by him. He is up into P4 now, heading into turn 1, as Danny gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I think he made. I think he was trying to serve his penalty for that start, because he had a drive-through penalty. As we switch over to James, side by side here with Jetstar, trying to get that P1. A wonderful battle between these two drivers. Amazing stuff by him. Jetstar is still in the lead. I think he overtook James somewhere around the track, as we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. KJ gets the fastest lap because he had to pit, because I think he got spun and got some weird wing damage. But he gets the fastest lap, so at least maybe a 1 point for him. As we head into this long left-hander from the DRS zone. James cannot make a move, so does Ethan not yet make the move. But we have a safety car. I didn't even notice. We have a safety car. Who maybe spun out, maybe crashed out? Was it KJ? I don't believe so. Was it Gulzi? I don't believe so. I think he already despawned off the track, but we have a safety car mid-race. Now, is this gonna change up the order just a little bit? I don't think anyone is gonna pit, because they are not stupid enough to pit, in my opinion. But great stuff by Deathstar, keeping that lead from James. But James, he's hungry, man. He wants that P1 spot, but looks like Ethan, James, and Deathstar just keep their position from lap 1. Nicholas heads up 3 positions up from his starting position, and so does Devano. AMG 6th position. A great start from him, but look at Steen. Up 10 places. Amazing stuff by him. As Bobby gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. We've seen a lot of people in the pit lane right now. I think it's like 5 people. Maybe they're trying to go for softs or something. We are on board with Tai Ticho. He is gonna go on softs. He had to serve a penalty. Oh, EA moment. Little bit of lag. As Optic Jamie also goes onto the soft tires. I think Bobby as well. Same as Golsey. So, it was predictable for them to get on those soft tires. But the order hasn't changed so far, because nobody is stupid enough to brake all of a sudden and break everyone's front wing. A harmonica effect. I'm not sure how to say that. Like, just a chain effect. So, a great start. Great start from everyone, especially for Steen. Wonderful start by him. But everyone is going to be bunched up behind the safety car. I think we're going to have 3 laps of racing and then 1 lap of DRS engaged or enabled. So, amazing stuff. Amazing stuff by everyone. Everyone's going to get bunched up back on the grid. Well, not on the grid, but behind everyone. So, this still could go anywhere. Is James wanting to make a move maybe into T1, or does Deathstar gets a flying start? Nobody is going to know, because not everyone has bunched up behind everyone yet. Looks like Gulzi and KJ are falling back just a little bit. Gulzi has to ready up, because look at KJ, man. He's ready. He wants to get behind that pack. But Gulzi is a little bit in the way of him. As Mars gets a 5-second penalty. Speeding in the pit lane. Again, a speeding in the pit lane penalty. I'm rooting for KJ after he rooted for me. Yeah, man, KJ is fast driver, but he is P19. He missed up 5 spots. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no clue what is going to happen.
because everything can still happen. As we have a little pit lane battle, Mars couldn't get in front of Goolsy and KJ. Unlucky for him, as because he has that 5-second penalty. So, but Goolsy, he has to ready up. I mean, not ready up. He has to hurry up. He's still not behind the pack, and KJ wants to race. KJ wants to race, but they're still not behind the pack. But it is okay. Did you fuck up? I got spun by Titch. Is it Stitch? Titch? I'm not sure how to say it. Is it Titch? So I can like pronounce it, because I said like Ticho and stuff. So I think so. Okay, I'm just gonna call him Titch for now, and just see if he says like anything, because I don't want to pronounce anything wrong. I think P17 is it. I don't know. Anything can still happen, man. Anything can still happen. You have a 5-second penalty, so that's just unlucky. For speed out, that's just yeah. I'm not sure if you like sped by 1 kilometer or something. But we are gonna be racing again. Good luck to you, my sir. Death Star is leading the pack, keeping those tires hot and ready for the start. As Nicholas still on those soft tires. They're 6 laps old. But we are gonna be racing. Safety car is gonna be in this lap any moment now. And there's green flag running, and Death Star is off. Is James napping? I don't think so, as he trying to break that slipstream. They're side by side. There's a lot of drivers trying to break the slipstream, but they're side by side heading into T1. Can James trying to get this P1 spot? Death Star defends nicely, as there's hardly any contact in the midfield, which is amazing to see. Can Death Star trying to get this defend this P1 spot, as they're side by side again with James heading into turn 4? Can James possibly get this P1? I don't think so, but they're still side by side heading into sector 2 in this twisty little section. I don't think you can overtake here, as we have a yellow flag. Blunty spun or got hit. He is back on the track, and he is racing as Bobby falling down the order, as I think he disconnected. Oh no, he crashed. I think he crashed. But it's still a yellow flag, and there's another safety car. There's another safety car. I think Titch and Bobby crashed with each other. Let's see if he has some wing damage or some damage at all. No, it does not look like it. But I think he maybe spun around. He got spun around, but there's another safety car, man. Another safety car. 2 safety cars in like 1.5 laps. This is what you get with when you have these bunched up drivers just wanting those, those spots. So they're gonna be hungry. They're gonna be diving down the inside. But we saw on the main straight, everybody was trying to break that slipstream, and the drivers behind them said like, no, I want to be in your slipstream because I want this position. That was crazy to watch. Like, everybody was just surrounded on the grid, on that straight. But Mars managed to get 2 positions. I don't think it's gonna matter now, as a lot of drivers. Oh no, yeah, 3 drivers heading to the pits. Danny, Goolsy, Optic Jamie, and I believe Blunty. That's into the pits. I think all for soft tires. But look at this. Look at this. Optic Jamie and Goolsy are somehow from the same team, which make what? I don't think it could happen, because it's F1 World Car. So, but Optic Jamie had to wait just a little bit, as RWeb gets a 5-second penalty. These 5-second penalties, man. As KJ also DNF. Did he decided to be like, nah, I'm not trying to race anymore? But there's so much debris into T1. I have no clue what happened there. Maybe he went straight on. I don't see any car. I think he just DNF'd. These safety cars might not be specific. More fast. Yeah, it's true. Speedy boy crashed into KJ. KJ car died. Not sure what happened to him, but might be submitted. Where is Speedy Boy? Where is he? Let me look for him. I don't see him yet. What do you mean? Speedy Boy. Who is Speedy Boy? I don't see him on the track. Is he Optic Jamie? Unlucky KJ, man. But remember, it's still the sprint. You're gonna be starting from P18, but it's still the sprint race, so it's not all over yet. It's not all over yet. But safety car was in this lap, and I wasn't even paying attention. We're gonna get 2 laps of racing. Death Star still on P1, James still on P2, and Ethan managed to get that stay on that P3 spot, defending from Nicholas on those soft tires. But they're off, and they're off again. We're green flag running back in Bahrain. Death Star trying to break that slipstream of James, but they're trying to go side by side, heading into T1. Can James get ahead? Yes, he is ahead for now, but heading into T1, Death Star defends really nicely. He keeps that position, leaves the space for James. Death Star is still in front, but they're gonna burn ERS. They're gonna burn everything they can. They're side by side now. Can James get that P1 spot? Still side by side as Nicholas just goes wide and hits, I think, Devano or Ethan off the track. No crashes, so that's unlucky. So that's really glad to see that. But as I say that, James, in the twisty little section where I said no one was gonna overtake there, they were side by side, and Death Star gives up that position. James is now into P1, heading into turn 9 and turn 10. Both they're really important corners, so it's really important to take that corner really good. As we see AMG tumbling down the order. What happened to him? As we have a yellow in sector 2, but it's gone already. But AMG really tumbled down the order, same as Optic Jamie. I have no clue what happened to him, but we are gonna still look at this battle as we head into the last sector of the track. In the slipstream, there's not gonna be DRS, so the slipstream is the only thing he can get. Main straight, here we come. Who gets the better exit? As Nicholas gets, of course, that dive around the inside on Ethan, so he gets the P3 spot. He's on really old soft tires, as we saw in the D3 and D2 races. Softs are not the way to go in the sprint. Death Star's not gonna send it down the inside, as we have another yellow flag in sector 1. I think that's Danny. I'm not sure what happened to him. He might have crashed. He might have been spun out and hit a wall, but I'm not sure. I cannot see anything now, as this battle is still going on. Into the last lap we go. James is ahead, side by side with Death Star. Who can get this P1 position? Are they still side by side? Yes, they are. They're still side by side. Maybe a switchback from Death Star, but that doesn't go right for him, as we have a 3-way battle for P1. Can Nicholas sweep through them both? Say thank you very much and thank you for this P1, but no, not yet, as we head into turn 9 and 10. These, as I say again, most important corners in my opinion of the track, because the exit of this is so important, because you also have a DRS straight right now, but of course there hasn't been 3 racing laps, so no DRS for them now. But Death Star on his final legs, can he defend or can he steal this P1 spot of James and get pole for the race, as he's trying to send it down the inside in sector 3? Yes, he does. No contact. He gets a lot of oversteer. Is he gonna lose the position to Nicholas? Nicholas is gaining in that slipstream, trying to send it down around the final corner. They're still side by side. Is he gonna make up that position? No, he isn't. As we found the final corner, it is gonna be Nicholas who wins. Or James. I'm saying shit. James is winning the sprint in Bahrain. But look at that time between Nicholas and Death Star. 5/100ths of a second. Absolute amazing. Gulzi P4, Steen P5, Humane P6, Jake P7, Blunty P8, Optic Jamie P9, Mars P10, Devano P11, Titch on P12, Ethan on P13, AMG P14. Sucks to see him this low, but there's still a main race to drive. I think Queasy was on P13 or P15, I mean. But overall, a really entertaining sprint, which hypes me up for the main race. Those battles, man. They were excited to watch. Who was on P15 again? I think it was Queasy Pluto. P16 goes to our web, and I think Danny Pro, KJ, and Bobby all retired. I think AMG 14. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's one point. At one point, he tumbled down the order like a lot, like really tumbled down the order. Not sure what happened to him, but Mars, great recovery drive from him. Still P10, good stuff, which gives him P10, of course, for the race. Unlucky for Death Star and not to not get that P1 spot, but there's some dirty. Well, some dirty drivers. Can someone explain how I ended up in P10? I don't know, man. You're just a goat. You're just a good driver. That's all I gotta say. I could easily finish P6. I'm not sure what happened, AMG. To be honest, I wasn't paying attention to you, because I was looking at that battle for P1. I think he had some bad drivers, maybe spun out or something. Yeah, there's definitely gonna be some submissions, maybe from AMG himself, because AMG was on a roll, man. He could have, as he said, easily, quote unquote, easily ended P6, and he ended P14. So yeah, I don't know. As I'm going to check real quick because I'm gonna check something real quick. Let me check. Just checking. Maybe. Do I have still good? Okay. We are good. Is Celery gonna join me? Right, I'm ready. He says I'm ready. Alright. Nobody is readying up. That's amazing to see, as Ported Celery is gonna join me in a quick second, because he said he was ready. So I'm in the commentator booth, so he might join me any second. So I'm not gonna be alone for these 29 laps, which is nice. Nobody is readying up, which is amazing to see. Gives everyone a chance to get their setups and tires, of course. It's amazing to see. A wonderful sprint we've had. But now we have the main race, which is, in my opinion, the most exciting one. Let me just check if Ported Celery might be joining me. Okay, they have got the green light to ready up. They've got the green light already, and they were already starting the formation lap. I'm really late. My bad. I'm excited to see who else is gonna be on my ass. I'm excited to see as well, man, who is gonna be on your ass. It looks like Devano. Let's see these tires. Ooh, a lot of different strategies, which I like. Nicholas again on the soft tires. Gulzy, Jake, and Titch, AMG, and Danny Pro, also on the soft tires, trying to get that the best start as possible. And only Devano, Queasy, Arweb, and Bobby on the hard tires. We're gonna try to extend that stint by a lot. But Mars, I don't think anyone is gonna be on your ass just yet, because Devano is on the hard tires, but Titch is on the soft. So if he gets a mega start, like amazing race start, then yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. But it is James, P1. This start, P2, and Nicholas, wonderful P3. Steen also made a lot of positions to end P5, which is amazing for him, as the drivers are lining up on the grid for the main race, which is really exciting. As let me switch to none. We'll if there's maybe a safety car or something, we'll see the stats, or if it's Blunty disqualified. If we see like the position gains, we can like look on the drivers, who is cooking, who is not cooking. But I know what is cooking is this race we have in 2 seconds, as drivers are lining up on the grid. It is James on P1, Destar on P2, Nicholas on P3, and we have the lights turning on. It's gonna be 5 red lights for the main race here in Bahrain, round 1 of Division 1, and it's gonna be lights out, and away we go. Who gets the better start here? Maybe it's gonna be Destar. It is gonna be Destar, as he's in P1 already. Into T1, they're side by side. Destar makes the move. He is P1 already, but there's a lot of contact in the midfield. Who is making up positions? Who is losing a lot of positions? Mars has lost 3 positions so far, but this battle is still going on. They're side by side, James and Destar again. Destar around the outside, James on the inside. Is James gonna get this P1 spot? No, he isn't. He is gonna stay P2 for a second, as Optic Jamie gets a 5-second penalty, as there's another 5-second penalty for Mars. There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, only is 1. Bobby, I think, spun out, unlucky for him, but this battle is still going on. Also for P3 into turn 9 and 10. Destar takes P1. Amazing start for him. James gotta be happy with P2, but he is not done. Destar is trying to break his slipstream, heading into this long left-hander, smooth on the throttle, trying to get as much grip as he needs. As he is in that slipstream, he's so much quicker than Destar. Maybe a good exit he needs. Why am I getting a possible race strategies when we're already in the race? Doesn't even matter. On this long straight we go. Is James gonna send it down the inside? No, he's gonna make a dummy. He's gonna hit us with a dummy. Heading into this long straight. The slipstream is engaged. James going around the inside, or on the inside. He's gonna take P1, but look who's behind him. It's Nicholas. Nicholas is gonna pull a Ricardo. Gets the double overtake on the inside of James, who takes P1, or who takes P2 actually, because Nicholas takes P1. Holy shit. What a start, what a overtake from him. He takes P1 and heading into those turn 3 corners. As we have a spinner on the background, it is Ethan, and there's gonna be a safety car. I think Ethan spun around by someone. I saw it into the background. Wow. These first 2 laps were amazing, and we already have a safety car. Nicholas, what a start! I'm telling you, on those soft tires, what a start. Why am I getting a possible strategy thing up? I don't need that. But look at those position changes. Let's look. Destar, P3, loses 1 position from James, who also loses a position, but Nicholas just pulls a Ricardo. Amazing stuff from him on the soft tires. Just absolutely amazing. As we see AMG, again in the sprint, he makes up a lot of spots in P8 now. made us up 6 places. Jake, also amazing stuff by him, making up 2 places. Gulzi and Humane they're staying at their spot when they started. So I cannot say really anything about them as team. 2 places loss. Not sure if they were on different tires or not. Jake was on the sauce and Humane was on the mediums. I think it was just a clean overtake. Nothing you can do as Queasy is retired from the... What? What happened to him? He is on the exit of the pit lane as we see him here. He might have crashed into the back of someone. Luckily this happens in a safety car and we don't have a new safety car in like 1.5 laps. One problem in the league is safety cars, but yeah, in my opinion they should be like decreased, or because it's on standard now and I get it, but there's like in these sprint races of 3 divisions there were like 2 safety cars every single sprint, and like every like 3 laps there's been a safety car. Oh, we have a little miscommunication here. Think it's all good. Nobody is boxing, I think. Let me look at the tire life. Somebody did box. It was Titch, Blunty, and Bobby. Hard medium. Trying to go for a long stint. I think safety cars are gonna be in this lap. Safety car is not gonna be in this lap, which it surprised me because Blunty could have easily reached the back of the pack, but we move another lap on the safety car. What did I just see? What did I just see? What have I just seen? Blunty. What happened to him? He's retired from the session. Did he spin out? Did he crash? Yeah, of course he crashed. That's a stupid question. But what happened to him? I'm not sure, but we're probably gonna get a POV from him later on this evening. Maybe if it was a big crash, then yes. But if he just spun out and it's his own fault, then I don't know. Well, this safety car is probably gonna be in this lap. Let me turn my fan on. It's hot ass in this in my room. But Mars cooking in P9. Looks like Ivano is on your ass right now. AMG P8 on softs. Jake Gulzi. Rooting for Jake is a D2 driver, isn't he? He's doing really good at the moment. But my main focus is this top 3 right now, especially Death Star and James. What 2 drivers these are. Such good drivers. But Gulzi is ready. He keeps on sitting alongside of him. I'm not sure what happened to you, Blunty, but as I see you have a good explanation for it, so we're probably gonna see it later this evening. Because I am actually curious what happened, because you're quick, and see you DNF, see you like last place, man. It's not a good sight. But we are gonna be racing back here in Bahrain. Green flag running. Looks like Nicholas gets on the throttle really early. I'm not sure what happened there, but the safety car wasn't in this lap. But we are going to be racing back in Bahrain. Is James maybe gonna go alongside of him? Is Death Star maybe gonna go alongside of James? Yes, he is. Heading into T1. Death Star is on around the outside. He doesn't make that position up, but Nicholas leads the pack into turn 1, while Jake sweeps in. He says thank you very much. He's up to P3 as Death Star loses a shit ton of position. He's P8 now. Unlucky for him, but we gotta look on this fight as we have a yellow again in sector 1. It's Bobby again. But great start from Nicholas. James is still P2. Great start from him. Jake, amazing start from him. He is on the podium as it stands right now. Humane, P4. Great start by him. Golsey, I think he loses one position. Let me look. Yeah, he lost one position. But, ooh, he got a little shoved off the track there. He got a little shove. I'm not sure what happened there, but we're gonna keep on racing. He's still on the slipstream as Steen wanting to get that position from AMG. He is close. He is on the gearbox. 2/10 down into this long right hander. Try not to spin on that curb because that's a really spinnable curb. Spinella curb, as you see. But he is in a slipstream. He's maybe gonna go make a move. I don't think so because this is the last corner. He's trying to get that amazing exit out of the last corner as we see two drivers ahead on the grass. I think that was Golsey on the grass. Or was it Humane? I'm not sure, but looks like AMG. He is storming. It's going to be 3 wide into turn 1. Is he going to make a double overtake? Into T1 we go. He is side by side here with Golsey. He's going to make the position. What an overtake from AMG. Amazing stuff from him. Can Golsey get him back into P or into T4 right now? Yes, he is. He's gonna make it. Dive around the inside. Maybe some contact. No. Mostly clean racing as he taps the rear right tire of AMG. He managed to save it, and there's another safety car. These safety cars, man. We have 3. Did we just have 3 safety cars in 6 laps? Safety cars needs to be changed. Cause nobody retired. Nobody retired. Bobby just spun, and there's a safety car. Jesus, bro, how are we gonna? I'm not sure, bro. Looks like we're gonna be here for a while because that's savory. Yes, man. Wow, P10. P10. Bobby has bananas on his wheels, yeah, because he like spun 3 times already. But are we gonna see some strategy changes here? As we see, a lot of drivers heading to the pits is AMG Golsey, and it's gonna be Steen, it's gonna be Humane, it is also gonna be Optic as Golsey retires from the session. I think he's done. As we have a double stack from Steen and Optic Jamie. I'm not sure what happened there. Steen goes on to the don't know what tires, but we're gonna switch to the tire telemetry. AMG pits for the mediums. Bobby doesn't pit. Steen heads on to the hard tires. Humane also on the hard tires, and Optic Jamie also on the hard compound of tires. But can we talk about this man? The true driver, Jake Brad. He is absolute killing it right now. As Ben Coops is also rooting for him. But another safety car, which is gonna bring a lot of opportunities to the table for Jake Brad, for James, for Nicholas again, but also for KJ, because he started from far back, didn't he? Look at that. Made up 13 positions. KJ is absolutely on fire at the moment. Devano also made up 7 positions. Really good, but Jake already 4 positions. Why is he not diff 1 already? I'm not sure. Maybe it's because it's the first race. Yeah, I am in diff 3. Yeah, I am in diff 3. But it is the first race, I know. So I'm not gonna make any changes just yet, and I don't believe AMG will make any changes just yet because it's the first race. So I just wanna, you know, look forward to the next few races, and then if I'm absolutely cooking, then I might get promoted. But if a diff 2 driver is underperforming, then he might get demoted. And if I'm, for example, there's a lot of new diff 3 drivers, so yeah, they could be really quick. So yeah, I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I'm just gonna wait for those 2, or not 2, but few next races. Then we're gonna see what is poppin'. Interesting that Nicholas, Jake, and I think Devano stays on those those soft tires. Yeah. Oh no, Devano's on the hard tires. I think Nicholas and Jake staying on those soft tires. Same with Danny. Danny also on those soft tires. Interesting strategy from this man, from these drivers. I'm looking forward to see how this strategy can turn out. Is the safety car gonna be in this lap? No! Bobby spun again. Shut up. He is legit playing Mario Kart right now. He's legit playing Mario Kart. He is spinning left and right. But I believe safety car is gonna be in this lap. Oh, a little bit of oversteer again. Yes, safety car is gonna be in this lap. Stop going for donuts. I'm not. Did he do donuts? I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, he's spun, so maybe he just loves donuts. But safety car is gonna be in this lap. Nicholas is gonna lead the pack. They're gonna be the man to decide who is gonna have the best start. He is rounding the final corner. Safety car is in the pit lane. When is he going to start? He is going to start right now. Is James napping? No, he isn't. He's right on his gearbox. In the slipstream. Everyone is in the slipstream. Maybe someone breaking the slipstream. I'm not sure. But Nicholas leads us into T1. James P2 still. Jake is still P3. Wonderful stuff by him as KJ has a little battle with Devano. But KJ doesn't get on top of that. But let's look at this man side by side. KJ with Death Star, my 2 favorite drivers of Div 1, side by side with each other in this twisty little section. Amazing stuff by these 2 drivers. As we look, Devano up in front, 2 tenths down as Jake is falling down the order just a little bit. Not like falling down the order, but losing time. Already 1 second out of James. As Devano gets a little rear lock oversteer going on. Let's see if he doesn't spin out. As we have 2 drivers side by side. It's again Death Star and KJ side by side with each other. Death Star heads down the inside to take the spot of KJ. But KJ is not done. KJ is not done. Maybe trying to go for the switchback. Is he going to dive the front the inside? Oh, a little bit of tap. But it's all good. They're still side by side on this last straight. No, KJ is still, or Death Star is still in front, but he has to defend this spot of KJ. But he also has to defend the spot of Mars, because Mars is absolutely cooking at the moment. As we see some battles into T1, we have Death Star on Jake. Is Jake? Yes, he is. His tires are dead. Death Star gets P4, But Devano gets P3 as we have a yellow flag in Sector 1. They're all running again. But he's standing still. Someone is standing still. That really scares me. It is Mars. It is Mars. He is dead. He retired from the session. Oh wait, he is driving again. Could it be R-Web? Or could it be AMG? I'm not sure, but as I'm saying that, I'm looking on the track map. Destar wanting to get that position from from Devano, as I see. Heading into turn 9 and 10. Can Destar do it on the straight? Destar, his ERS management is not really that good. He has 13%. He's already flashing. Not gonna make a move in this long left section. I believe turn 12. He has to put that traction down. There's another spin in sector 1. It is Bobby again. It is Bobby once again. But we're gonna look on this battle. Destar absolutely in the slipstream. Absolutely gaining ERS. In the slipstream. Gonna dive around the inside on the final corner. Ooh, almost contact. Devano defends that position really well, as the DRS is gonna be enabled in this lap. So Destar is gonna try and make a move, maybe into T1. But can we look on this top 2 spot? Can you invite me? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll invite you. Hold up. Give me 1 second, because this fight is absolutely amazing. Maybe down the inside. No, he isn't. Okay, let me. Do I even have you added? I'm not sure if I have you added. I don't have you added. What's your EA? Oh, I'm still in the race. Okay, good. Are you still in the race, or are you bot? Okay, you're good. Okay, well, mate, Danny, or oh, I don't have your Annie. Okay, okay. Friends, invite request. Can I, friends? I cannot add you, bro. I cannot add you from here. I'm gonna have to leave myself. Electricity and Wi-Fi gone. Had to radio black screen internet. Yeah, that's jeez, that's tough. I cannot invite you, Danny. I cannot invite it from this this screen. But Bobby was on, like, he was on. Looks like it was raining and he was on slick tires. Eleven left broken rear wing. Yeah, cause you were spinning left on and right, bro. You were on. It was raining and you were on slicks. A lot of people heading into the pit lane. Some people for hard tires, some people for medium. As we look into the telemetry, AMG on the hard tires. Looks like KJ also on the hard tires. Destar also on the hard. Devano on mediums. Looks like James is on the hards as well. I think Jake also pitted on the hard tires. Great stuff by him. Once you get in back markers, there's no escaping back markers. It is what it is. But Nicholas, interesting. Really interesting. He's still on those soft tires. But Steen up into P2 because of pit stops, I think. That's why Humane is also P3. Optic Jamie P4 and Titch P5. Great stuff by these 5 drivers. But Nicholas is gonna be the tire whisperer. Okay, can I get invited? I think I have you added, so I can invite you. Oh, I gotta get the friends. Yeah, that's logic. Okay. Okay, there you go. But yeah, I can invite you, but you cannot race because you DNF'd, didn't you? So you can only spectate. No, You DNF'd, man. You DNF'd. I mean, I get it. You had no internet and you were on a black screen. You probably punted it into a wall. Jake was sideswiped by black and green car. Black and green car. Is it this one? Steen. Or Humane. No, it's not Humane. Is it? Was it Steen? Oh, you're his engineer? Oh, that's sick, man. That's cool. But, I guess he has to submit a, I guess he has to put up a submission in the D1 Incidents channel. I mean, AMG. You've been racing. So how do you how do you think it's gonna go, or how do you think it's going? The race has been eventful. Listen, I'll tell you that. Let's serve AMG. Oh. All good. Really good battles, especially from James and Destar in the sprint. Like really, like solid, like amazing. 10 out of 10 in my opinion. Of course, Nicholas, he pulled a Daniel Ricciardo to take P1. He overtook, I think, James and Destar, who were fighting. So amazing stuff by him. But he's on soft tires, so he needs to pit soon. Also, a lot of drivers making up a lot of positions, so great stuff by them. Is the safety car gonna be in this lap? No, it is not. Another lap it is. So many DNF'd, yeah, man. There's. Oh wait, the safety car is gonna be in this lap. Oh, am I worried? Am I worried? We're going with double overtake. Just been unlucky with it. Yeah, it's unlucky, man. Ooh, Steen, 5-second penalty. He is P2. He cannot afford those penalties, as does Kitch get a penalty. 5 seconds, but we're green flag running. Nicholas is very close to the safety car. It is not even in yet, but we're gonna have green flag running. Nicholas is starting from P1. Is Steen gonna break or get in that slipstream? He's 2 tenths down, but who's gonna lead into T1? Who's gonna send it down the inside? It looks Steen on Humane or Humane on Steen. They're side by side. Humane gets the position into T1. Wonderful stuff by him, as I see in the midfield uptick. Gains the position on Titch. Wonderful stuff by him. Can Humane get P1? I don't think so, but wonderful stuff by Humane and by Nicholas on those 12 laps old soft tires. Great stuff by him, as we see a lot of battles in the midfield. Look at that. Devano on Titch. Is he gonna dive down the inside? Yes, he is. He's gonna dive around down the inside. Can Titch defend? No, he leaves up the position. Wonderful stuff by him, as we have another yellow flag in sector 2. It is Destar, and he is retired, and it is gonna be a I'm absolutely speechless. AMG, if you can hear me, this is my opinion, of course, but bro, this cannot be happening. I mean, crashes can happen, but this is 14 laps and we had 4 safety cars, 5 even or something. My lord, oh my lord. Will we reduce for next race? Thank you. Nice. Yeah, I'm already ready, mate. I've been ready. I thought this race was gonna be amazing. It looked like just another D2 race or something. Nicholas and Titch in the pits, going for wet tires. Softs or mediums on for Nicholas. He finally pits away from those 12 lap old soft tires, and Titch also pits on the mediums. Yes, I know band cubes. I thought as well. I really thought as well. Because these drivers are the fastest and probably the smartest because they just know more than us. And by us I mean D3 and D2 drivers. But it looks like just the same old. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of work, I think. Because we're halfway through the race and there's been, quick math, 7 DNFs. This cannot be happening. Is this probably again. Cause, I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. No, I hope it doesn't go all season like this, and there will be some changes. I can guarantee there will be some changes. Because the pre-season races went flawlessly, almost flawlessly. One or two safety cars in the whole race. But this is just a disgrace, man. I'll take Jamie into the pits. He's gonna go for soft tires. He's gonna go for a front wing change, and he's gonna serve his penalty of 5 seconds. Huh, imagine. That would be crazy. A joke. A yoke. Imagine red flags actually being enabled. We don't have it enabled because it's glitched. But we've probably had then 7 red flags. 7 red flags. The positive thing is you can change your strategy and just ready right away, and then we're on the grid right away, and then we can race right away. And then we don't have to sit behind the safety car all day long. But jeez, man. Well, it's gonna be another safety car restart. This time Humane is on P1. Steen is on P2. Devano, I think, stays on P3. Well, when does Humane... When is he gonna go? When is he gonna blast off into the horizon? He is gonna go right now. Our other drivers are gonna get caught napping. Devano is 1/10 out of Steen. But he's gonna get overtaken by James, actually, heading into T1. I think it's 3 wide into T1. But it's Humane who goes really wide, but he takes the lead, and he stays on the lead, while James makes up the position as Steen spins out. Or it's Steen who spins out and loses every single position that has been given to him. As R-Web, wonderful start by him on the soft tires. Let's get on board with him. He is trying to defend anything he can on those 5 laps of softs. Let me switch to none, because then we have some more view of what is happening around him. KJ is trying to make a move around Devano, heading into turn 9 and 10. No one is gonna pull a Fernando Alonso, I can probably guess, but some people are just maniacs. But look at this R-Web on the back of James and Humane. He might be able to make a move, but he's also defending from Devano heading in turn 12. He's gonna give up that position to Devano, but he is not done on those soft tires. He has more grip for now. Heading into sector 3, it's a 4-way battle. It's like an 8-way battle for P1, so anything can still happen. He's trying to break the slipstream, but it looks like KJ just breezes past him. Did he give him that position as he goes side by side with AMG in the final corner? Can AMG possibly get the spot? Oh wait, it's Jamie. I am joking. I am kidding. It is Jamie. But look at R-Web. Maybe diving down the inside into T1. No, KJ goes defensive. He's also gonna defend from, I believe, Nicholas. Or was it AMG? AMG makes up that position onto P5. Wonderful stuff by him. Heading into T4. He's still side by side with KJ. Maybe a little right tap. No, it was R-Web actually. Little tap on the rear tires as we have another yellow flag in sector 1. Heading into sector 2. And there's 2 drivers standing still. This cannot be a good moment. Please, please, please. They are both driving. They are both okay. Thank God. Let's keep on racing. Let's get on board with KJ actually, because he is gaining on Humane, who loses 2 positions as James gets to P1. Devano's losing time to James. But I think, I'm not sure who, but someone was on those soft tires who were dead. But KJ trying to make a move on Humane, maybe into this right-hander. No, he is not. He has to brake a lot because Humane was braking also quite a lot. But he is gonna make a move on the inside into the last corner. He makes that move stick. Wonderful move by him. He takes a podium position. But is Humane done? I don't believe so. DRS is gonna be enabled for this lap. KJ goes really defensive, but he switches to the racing line as he goes side by side with AMG. He takes the P4 spot, but they're still side by side. Clean, as from my perspective, clean racing, but AMG loses 2 positions out of that because Nicholas sweeps in, takes P5 as he goes side by side here with Humane, trying to make that move stick. Humane squeezes him wide, but all in all, pretty clean. Nicholas trying still side by side with him, a little wheel banging with Humane. Can Humane defend this position? Nicholas are still side by side with him. Humane gives up that position into turn 9 and 10. He is in front. But AMG from far back pulling a Fernando Alonso. He gets a bad exit now though. He's not going to be side by side with R-Web. He is going to try and trying to make a move. No, he is not. He's trying to play it safe right now. As R-Web just overlooks the situation. Just maybe making sure anyone makes a move, but AMG is on the gearbox and he is diving down the inside. Oh, a little bit of wheel tap. He went really wide. Probably made sure that Humane didn't got on the track. That's why R-Web sweeps in, says thank you very much. Takes 2 positions in 1. He's up to P5. Wonderful stuff by him. I don't think AMG is done with Humane. I don't think Humane is done with R-Web trying to get that position. But look, AMG is just blasting ERS. He is on the inside. Breezes past. Wonderful stuff by him. Gained another position heading into turn 1. Now his next target is to defend from Humane first. But also, he is going to try and attack or get close to R-Web in front. Humane still has DRS and has a lot of ERS. So, he has a lot of ERS to play with. But AMG is flashing. Little bit of oversteer from him. All in all, still pretty clean for now. As we switch over to KJ on board with him, trying to get that last podium position. He got the podium position from a move in the final corner, but he probably lost that position from the DRS. But he is back in the DRS of Nicholas. Can KJ get close? Maybe. First of all, stay in the DRS because he's 8 tenths down. Still after the DRS zone. Nicholas trying to keep KJ out of his DRS. He is also flashing. I believe everyone is flashing at this point. But still amazing stuff by him, as we still is on him. Maybe is he going to make a move on the main straight, trying to get the best exit as he can out of the final corner. DRS is enabled, but Nicholas does not have DRS from the driver in front, as Nicholas sets the fastest lap time 1:32.556. KJ cannot get close with DRS, but look at that. Top 4 is all between 1 second from each other, so it's going to be a little bit of a DRS train. So we're going to switch over to another battle we have on our hands here. It's Humane, AMG, and RWeb. RWeb lost a lot of time, 3.7 seconds behind KJ now. Can Humane get close, or can AMG get close to RWeb, as Jake Brad steals the fastest lap from Nicholas, a 1:31.615 on the probably newer mediums. Great stuff by him. Humane still behind AMG and RWeb. AMG doing a great job of defending against Humane, but there's another DRS straight coming up. You need the best exit possible. Humane has a lot of ERS, while AMG doesn't have a lot of ERS, if I'm gonna be honest. But he is not gonna get close. I think Humane is just trying to stay within the DRS so that he can get close and probably make a move. Maybe on the long straight. Maybe can AMG get a position? He's 4/10 down on RWeb, so anything is possible, and that is definitely possible. Maybe make a move on RWeb on the inside, on the outside maybe of turn 1. DRS is gonna be enabled now. He is in the slipstream. He is gonna probably breeze past RWeb down the inside on the hard compound tires. He is going to be in front heading into T1. Great move by AMG, but now it's a fight by Humane and RWeb as we switch over to RWeb on board. He is still in the fight, but he is on soft tires. We're probably going to die, but he has DRS. But Humane also has DRS. Can Humane defend, keep this position from RWeb? RWeb trying to switch early. Trying to go for that switchback, but couldn't quite work. Great stuff by AMG. Great stuff by Humane. But RWeb losing 2 positions, not what he wanted. He is still close, but we're gonna switch over. Are we gonna switch over? No, we're gonna stay on RWeb. But I'm seeing the top 3 within 1 second, so I'm also eager to look at that battle. If nothing crazy happens this corner, we're gonna switch over to that battle we have. Alright, we're gonna switch over to Nicholas, Devano, and James. Nicholas, a lot of oversteer, but it's all good. He is 7/10 behind Devano, or 5/10 behind Devano, so can he make a move? I'm not sure if he can make a move. He is gonna get closer though. DRS opened. He has 20% DRS, while Devano has 22% DRS. James has 12% DRS. They're all out of ERS. They're in the DRS train. RWeb gets a 5-second penalty, speeding into the pit lane. These speeding into the pit lane penalties are crazy. They keep on flowing, man. It is going to be a DRS train. But looks like, yeah, RWeb pitted. I think he might have gone for the undercut, but there's also 6 laps remaining of this race. And there's still a top 3 battle for P1, of course. So we're just going to have to see how this unfolds, as my audio is really, really bad. But we're gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna have to deal with it. DRS opened. 30% DRS for Nicholas, 32% DRS for Devano, and 21 DRS for James. I believe Nicholas and Devano playing the waiting game, going for a move maybe into the last part or the last minute moments of the race, because they're trying to save ERS actually. They're only using it on the exit of the corners. Oh. DRS back open. Devano on James. Can Devano possibly make a move on the inside? He switches early on the inside into T1. Can he make this move stick? He is in front heading into T1, but now it is his job to defend. But now it's Nicholas' job to maybe fight for P2 or James fight back for P1 again. Nicholas is a little bit too far back for him to make a move. James is still 5/10 back, but anything can happen. He is on the hard tires while Devano is on those mediums. So anything can happen. Maybe tire degradation is insane. But we've seen a lot of switching happen between Humane and AMG. Look at these two battle into this little switchy part of the track. Don't think AMG can make a move unless I think AMG was in front of Humane, wasn't he? Wasn't he in front? I'm not sure. Just gonna check on him first. If we end up to the final moments of the race, we're gonna switch over back into the top 3. As we see James, 2 10s down on Devano. Race has been really clean so far. After the last SE has been really good. A lot of great battles, especially this one. Look at this. 4 laps remaining. These 3 drivers fighting for P1 as James gets in the gearbox of Devano. He switches early. There's a little bit of wheel banging, but James is in front. He's still not side by side actually with Devano. Devano tries to go for the switchback. He doesn't work. James gets in front again, but Devano is not done. Devano's not done. He has DRS. Can he get closer and try to make a move? No, he doesn't. Yeah, that's started DNF'd. He ate wall. That's very true. These 3 drivers, man, keep on battling and battling. But look, Nicholas is saving ERS. He is planning something. While Devano and James does not have ERS at all. Nicholas is only using it for the like a exit of the corner. Crunchy and rough on him going, so I heard. Should try more solid Weber next time. Maybe he should. For 3 laps remaining, actually. Or 4 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining. 4 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining. I cannot do quick math, but what can I see? I can see is these three drivers still battling like crazy. Devano back into the slipstream with the DRS. He's swerving just a little bit, trying to caught James off guard, but it doesn't quite work in this twisty little section. R-Web gets the fastest lap of the race, 1:31.608. Great stuff by him. At least 1 point extra if nobody else takes that fastest lap. 30 seconds cooked. Yeah, that's really cooked. He is really cooked. I don't think anyone can make a move in this DRS. When look at these, you see any difference of these 3 drivers? Look at the ERS. For this moment of the last stages, Nicholas has a crazy advantage on the ERS. Maybe he can maybe he can use that ERS to maybe overtake one, get close behind James, make a move on him, and make it stick. I don't know nothing. We only gotta wait and see how this unfolds. But they're still fighting. Low ERS, both of them. Under 10% ERS, while Nicholas has 5 times more the ERS than these 2 drivers, Devano and James. There's 2 laps remaining. Nicholas has supreme ERS strategy. Yes, he is. Yes, he has. And he also has just crazy ERS management. Because these 2 drivers are just burning to get close. But Nicholas, I think he's just too quick. So that he can only use DRS to, you know, stay with them. And then save ERS to make a move, maybe. But we're entering the last stages of the Grand Prix. Devano's 8 tenths down. Nicholas probably needs to make a move any moment. He should do this straight soon, yeah, because it's only like, yeah, I mean, after this, there's 3 laps, there's 2 and 1/3 of a lap remaining. But look what I'm seeing. Not even paying attention. Nicholas, we see him diving down the inside of Devano. He is gonna switch early. He is gonna go for Devano. Wonderful move by him. He's leading into 2-1. He's 33% ERS. Can he possibly catch James? Get that P1 spot. He is 7 tenths down. He has to do it any moment. Any moment. This is it. But don't forget, Devano is still on his gearbox. Look at that. He doesn't need to forget him. Eastward level of strategy. Excuse from Nicholas. I mean, the strategy is good. The theory is good. You just have to execute it really nicely. As he does now, he's 3 tenths down. 3 tenths. Is he gonna make a move around here though? I don't think so, but look at Devano. He's also 3 tenths down on Nicholas. So they're all between 5 tenths of a second. 5 tenths of a second. What is this battle? Devano just trying anything he can to make up more spots on the podium. But I'm only looking at Nicholas now because he has that ERS. He has the strategy. He is gonna do it. Look how much quicker he is. Look how much quicker he is. He's gonna burn ERS. He's gonna start this final lap. Is he gonna lead into turn 1? The slipstream is engaged. The DRS opened. ERS engaged. You know how the deal is. Nicholas is into P1. A prestige execution from that ERS management. He only has to stay in front. He only has to stay in front for 2/3 of a lap. He only needs to stay alive. Devano is still hunting for that P2 spot. But Nicholas is driving superbly. Just, yes, still a little bit of extra ERS. Amazing stuff. Devano's 2.5 tenths down. James got a little bit of oversteer. Devano's really, really close. As Jake gets the fastest lap, 131 to 191. Can he possibly make a move? He is trying. He gets spun around. Oh, he almost got spun around. That's his chances over. That's his chances over. He has to stay alive now. But Nicholas is executing this perfectly. He's absolutely executing this perfectly. He's gonna round the final corner. He's gonna round this final corner. He played his ERS game as no one else could. He is rounding the final corner to absolutely win the Bahrain Grand Prix here in Division 1. James gets P2. Devano tried to make a move for P2, but he just almost got spun around. He tapped the wheel just a little bit. But he is P3. KJ, really good start by him. P4. AMG, really good performance by him as well. P5. As R-Web rounds the final corner here to probably take P6. I am guessing he has a 5-second penalty. He does have a 5-second penalty, but it doesn't matter because he is gonna stay P6, I think. Yes, he is. He is gonna stay P6. Titch is gonna around the final corner to take P8. So does Humane. Great battle for him in the top 3 in the early stages. He's gonna take P9 though. Jake, the favorite driver that was here on the track, he was really good in the sprint. Almost took a really good position. He takes P10. Steen takes P11. What a amazing race from Nicholas. Absolutely dominating the ERS management and making it stick. Look at that. Amazing. Look at these 3 on the podium. Great stuff. A Brazilian and a Briton and a Austrian. I'm not sure if I'm stupid or not. But it doesn't even matter. Nicholas, what an amazing race by him. I was an Austrian. Who is the true winner? Alright. Yeah, Riz, of course, yes. Of course, brother. Let me tab out and then let me just... I cannot do an interview because I have to like go any minute now, so that's... Yeah, I have to go any minute now, so no interview for today. But yeah. Amazing. At least I hope you're Rise because I'm bad at it. Yes, I am Rise. I'm Riz. It's all good, man. I'm here to remind everyone who y'all dealing with. I'm kidding. No, it's Bobby on with his banana wheels. Oh, Robrex, 63 survival rate of both D1 and 2 races. I can't believe D3 was the cleanest, like safety car wise, race of them all, because we only had 1 submission from everybody, from anyone, and he confessed like he was at mistake. So D3 was cooking. D3 superior. Amazing. Well, I am gonna be closing this stream because I have to go right now. But thank you everyone for watching. My name is Riz, or Raise, or Rise, preferably Rise, but you know I'm just doing this for the memes. And I'll see you again next week in Portimao. I'll see you later.